Okay, let's start again. This is gonna be a little different. I don't even know who I am. I have a camera here, a camera here. This whole setup right now is ridiculous. Took me about an hour to set up, but I am not a makeup artist. Let me just go ahead and start off by saying that. Obviously, from the title of this video, you're probably here because you're trying to save some money, honey, for your next show, and you want to maybe try doing your makeup for your show. Usually shows can, makeup can range you from $125 and upwards just for your makeup, not inclusive of your hair. So I wanted to go ahead and try this for the first time. I'm competing in the Summer Shredding Classic event in Houston in a couple of weeks, maybe even, yeah, a couple of weeks, depending on when you're seeing this, which is probably 2 weeks from now. So I am actually going to be doing my own makeup. So I kind of practiced an eye look already, and I'm using the Tati Beauty. Oh, you can't see that. There you go. I'm using the Tati Beauty palette that my BFF Justine gave to me, so thank you. And just take a look at this palette. I mean, if you guys play around with makeup, are familiar with the makeup area, you probably have seen this palette already before. And yeah, I think it's just perfect because it has the glitters, which you want a nice bright kind of like sparkly look. At least I do for a show. I don't necessarily match my makeup to my suit, just nice smoky glittery eye. So I tested out a look and I really like it. I'm also going to be going into face makeup, so this obviously is not my skin color. Okay, so let's just preface that right now and mention that when you're competing, you are completely tanned in several shades darker than your skin tone, and the reason for it is so that you're not washed out by all of the stage lights, and your muscle, your definition is all literally visible. When you don't have a stage tan, and you're just like me right now, plain my own skin tone, it will literally wash out all the hard work that you've done. So that is why we are using a darker foundation. So yeah, obviously that's not something I'm gonna walk out any other normal day just for stage. So let's just go ahead and start with the eye makeup portion. I don't know if this is gonna be a 1 video series or a 2 video series with eyes first and then face, or if it can hopefully be as short as possible video, it'll be just a 1 series type of video. So hopefully we can get eyes and face all in one, but otherwise I will break it down, and there will be a link to part 2 if that happens to be the case in the description below. So if you like this video, please be sure to give this a thumbs up, share it with somebody who is interested in doing their own show makeup. Of course, I always recommend doing a makeup artist, practice beforehand, of course. And yeah, if you like makeup and want to test it out, let's go ahead and get started. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Okay, let's go. Whew. Whoa. Okay. Okay, oh my God. So I think I'm gonna have to have like a screenshot. I don't know how gurus do this. So oh wait, first of all, wow, I'm skipping steps. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by priming my eyeball. I should probably face this way, I don't know. Priming my eyeball, so I'm just using a little bit of concealer. I'm trying not to bump into my microphone here. And I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. And I'm using the Lorac Pro concealer, high definition concealer. Honestly, any concealer will do, or, you know, an actual eye primer. Oh, I feel like I need to add just a little bit more. Did I mention I'm not a makeup artist? I just like playing around with makeup. That's all. So don't come for me, okay? Sometimes girls just want to play around with makeup and not be judged that they're doing things incorrectly. And yeah, my nail freaking broke, so it is what it is. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into my, oh my gosh, my little loose translucent powder. This is Laura Mercier in the color Honey. Small little brush and just dusting that over top. Just to help these eyeshadows blend. Now I hope that this look works out with this powder because I used a different powder when I was practicing. So let's hope for the best. Oh my God, my lips feel so chapped, and it's like every time I moisturize them, they still don't get moisturized enough. I'm gonna go ahead and start with Soothe Matte right there in my crease. And if you guys want, like what I wanna do is just like upward motion, because if I like focus to like down, like I could look like my eyes are closed, so I don't wanna look like that. So what you can do is probably just add a piece of tape, like right here, that little trick that everybody does, and really help to create that effect. I'm not gonna do that because I don't have tape around me right now. Also, because we're starting with our eyes, it's easy to just grab a makeup wipe and just create that like cut, I guess you can say. I don't know these terminologies. Oh, should I mention what brush I'm using? Oh my God, this is a super old blending brush by Sigma. It is the SS24. I think when I got this brush, they then decided to like change the numbering of their brushes, but honestly, just a fluffy blending brush. So I'm just going in, adding that. Nothing crazy. Just adding that to the crease. Blend, 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 and I'm just gonna add just a little bit more. So I'm just tapping in there once, and then patting it on and then blending it out. So I know it seems like a lot, but this is a dramatic look, you know what I'm saying? So you have to really like add the color. I don't know if I should be doing both of my eyes at the same time, or I should just come back. I don't know. What should I do? I can't believe I'm making a makeup video, first of all. Like, that's kind of crazy. So why am I doing my freaking eye makeup? Well, I waited too long to find a makeup artist. And, you know, with the whole COVID-19 thing, it's a little like, I don't want to depend on somebody to make it to my hotel room early as heck in the morning to do my makeup. You usually can get like the dedicated like makeup artist, but I've never experienced having that dedicated show makeup artist. That I don't know how specific you can get with your eye makeup looks, so I'm just gonna do my own. And also the other thing too is like you have to schedule on their time. So if there's other competitors taking up the good times and you can't get, you know, I don't want to feel rushed. I don't know. I just don't want to feel rushed. But I highly suggest that you book your makeup way in advance. And I kind of didn't do that. And I was just like,
you know what? I want to do this on my own.
I want to, if I'm going to be paying all this money for makeup, why not buy the makeup and keep it? You know what I'm saying? This looks crazy. Okay, so let me just look at me. I just look weird, right? This is the moment where it's like, oh my God, where the hell is this makeup look going? I know for like non-makeup artists, at least like girls that just play with makeup and are in this stage, are just like, oh my God, like this doesn't even look good. Like, what am I doing? I don't understand. But don't worry, it will get there. It will get there. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with this brush. This is a Morphe. Oh my God. It does not have a number on it, but it's like a, I don't know, it's like, here, there we go. It's like fluffy. Look at how fluffy that is. It's almost like a makeup picker-upper tool and blending at the same time. Eyeshadow picker-upper. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with Ritual in the Ritual Soothe. No, oh my God, I don't know. Ritual Matte, thank you. Now I'm gonna go in with this color, Ritual Matte, this deep brown. If you don't have this palette, I know you definitely have like light brown, dark brown type of shades. So these are just matte shades. Is this the brush I was wanting to use? I sure hope so. It's a pretty dense brush, actually. Now with this, I'm just gonna pat it in to that outer corner and work it up. Just like that. Boom, okay? So again, we're creating that like kind of look. Grab a little bit more and just pat it on. Don't be afraid of packing this bad boy on, okay? We're gonna go in there and blend it out a little bit in a second. And now now that I have like a good amount, I'm just gonna wiggle my brush back and forth. I'm gonna go in with my blender brush with nothing on it and just kind of blend that out at the top. Oh, hell no. We're gonna silence that. Oh my God, I went too, okay, here, mistake number one, I went too high up. That's okay, just go back in with that original color and go over it. It's okay. No stress here. You don't wanna be stressing on your show day. And especially not because of makeup. This should be fun. I love being creative. Here's another thing. Make sure that when you're starting your makeup, you give yourself enough time. You know ahead of time when you should be going for your second coat. If you want to go do your second coat first and then do your makeup, you know, just so that you allow for that time. I'm kind of like mainly going into the crease, kind of creating like a round motion back and forth, like a little C version. C version? Oh my God. This is not coming out how when I practiced, but it's okay. Maybe I need a different mirror. You know, sometimes different mirrors will be better. Maybe. God, what do you guys want to talk about? I don't even know, man. This prep has really been kicking my butt, though, not gonna lie. I wanted to film this last night and it had gotten to like 4 p.m. and I was just like, I can't do it. Once it hits a certain time in the day, like I've already lost so much energy, which is crazy. But we're really depleting right now, which I'm not happy about. But, you know, I know if you guys watched like the Instagram live that after the August show, I was really, really happy and didn't feel like I was like, I don't know, like I didn't really have to sacrifice as much. But at the same time, when I seen my show footage, as you guys know, I'll link a card up there if you haven't seen my stage posing and stage footage, or show day footage. You guys know that, you know, I was really happy to have won, which is like, who isn't happy for winning, right? But when I looked at the video and I looked at how I looked, I was just not satisfied. And I was like, if this is the same look that we bring to summer shredding,
this ain't it, sis.
So, you know, we're definitely pushing right now to just come in tighter and just a little tiny bit leaner. I think my conditioning is there, but we definitely just mainly needed to dial it in just a little bit further. So right now we're depleting. We're about 2 weeks out and we legit are depleting already, which is insane, okay? Insane. What's more crazy is that your body will adapt to it. It'll be like, okay, this is a stage that we're in right now. It is what it is. We're just gonna keep it moving. But your energy levels literally take a hit, and I am feeling that. But you have to really be positive and get into a mental state where you're willing to push yourself that much more. So yeah, we're there, willing to push ourselves. Okay, let's move on. I know this doesn't look like anything crazy. Actually, this kind of looks crazy is what it actually looks like. It looks like a hot ass mess. Really crossing my fingers that it comes together. This is like, I literally practiced and it came out so good. I don't know. Okay, now we're just gonna go into this black shade right there. Whoa, whoa. And this is probably not the right brush to use, to be honest. I'm using this little Morphe brush there. It's what I used yesterday, so whatever. Just go really lightly, okay? Like, ooh. I mean, we're really gonna pack it on, but I'm really just like patting it into that outer corner. Hopefully you guys can see now. Just really packing that on to really intensify that brown. And it's okay if it gets like more black than brown. I've actually, the last show that I did, I had a more like darker, very dark kind of outer corner. And I really liked it. It looked really good. So not necessarily trying to replicate, but trying to do a similar look. So now I'm just going in with that blending brush that we've been using. Nothing on it, just like swiveling over that black and blending that out so it's not so harsh anymore. Okay. You can even go back in with that Soothe right at the top of the crease to kind of blend that out if you want. But I think I'm gonna keep going. Like, I'm literally probably gonna intensify the heck out of it. I know it looks crazy right now because this edge is like really nuts. So I see that I have like a little missing little area right there. So I'm just gonna go with a little bit of Ritual. Like, I literally tapped it. You guys get the idea. Pretty much all you're doing is just building and blending, building and blending. It's like a swirl, push, like I was saying, you really have to be mentally prepared for preps, especially when they get really dialed in, okay? That's what I'm trying to do. And my anxiety has really been through the roof, like about 5 weeks out of summer shredding, maybe even a little bit longer than that. And I've just been trying to find ways to cope with it. And for me, I realized that I get so much anxiety when I feel overwhelmed. And the reason why I feel overwhelmed is because I tend to procrastinate on things that I need to do. For example, YouTube. I tend to procrastinate when I start filming, when I start editing especially, because I could have so much footage actually, and I just won't edit it. And then I had this goal, right, of trying to upload every Wednesday. And ask me, why am I editing on Tuesday? Why am I barely starting the process on Tuesday? Like, what? No, I should be starting that way sooner. That camera just went off, okay. Anyways, so I tend to just wait to the last minute, right? Recently, like I just started to like really break down and like legit have an anxiety and panic attack because I'm looking at the clock, the time is ticking, it is now Wednesday and it's 3 p.m. I'm still editing, like just things like that can trickle into like really having like the worst feeling ever. So the camera died. So pretty much like I was saying in my story, I've really just been trying to figure out a different type of like morning routine to change things up and make me feel like I'm doing something and accomplishing something every single day. Like obviously we have our workouts, we have, you know, our work and everything that we have to do, but just trying something different. So I've been reading. I never read. Guys, I hate reading. Like I grew up hating reading. Like I don't think okay, maybe I finished like a book, but like a book. I don't even remember what book that was. Pretty sure I finished a book ever in my life. So now I'm committing to reading every single day at night. I read a chapter. I'm currently reading The Art of Not Giving a F by Mark. I don't remember his last name. And I'm doing some Audible books as well. I started going on walks and listening to Audible books on my walks, and that has seriously been amazing, especially in the morning. And I didn't do it today. I got on my Peloton because usually I'm just like walking my dogs and I'll have the Audible book and they'll go out with me and stuff. But this time I just did it on the Peloton in case like in the future weather's not going to permit me to go on walks. I want to still get into the habit of listening to an Audible book while doing cardio. So that has been really amazing for my mental being. So you got to take care of yourself. Okay. I know this doesn't look like much. We can probably clean it up right now, but I'm just going to keep going. Okay. I'm going to go in with Soothe Metallic. Ooh, I don't want to drop that. Soothe Metallic right there. I'm just gonna grab it with my finger. Oh my gosh, these fingers. And just pat it onto my lid. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Is it better to use your fingers for this? Like glitter type of stuff? I see some blending I still need to do, but we'll figure that out at the end. Not the end of the world. Okay, boom. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this off right now because it's just driving me nuts. Do you see how clean that looked? Let that dry. I'm just gonna brush the edge so it doesn't look so crazy sharp. Now, I'm going to go in with this color right here. It is Soothe Glitter. Although, I kind of want to do the Aura glitter. Or, I don't know. I'm going to grab that same brush that I used for the glitter. You could probably, honestly, I did it yesterday with my fingers ready to get transformed. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go in with my fingers. We're gonna be shining goddesses on stage. Try not to go too high up. I just like went over a little bit, but that's okay. I always try to clean it up with a clean brush. So I kind of went too out. Just kind of flick away those little glitteries. Got some underneath here. Which this is why we're doing our face makeup afterwards, so that we can clean up anything that falls down. Okay, here's a hack. Don't use the same finger. Use the same side finger pinky, if that makes sense, because it's weird going in like this way when you're like blocking your view. So just use the other finger. Okay, guys, we're getting somewhere. Literally, we're getting somewhere. Bet you didn't think that. Don't be negative. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush. I'm just gonna go back in with Soothe and Ritual. Dust off whatever excess we have and just go underneath the lash line. And I'm just slightly pushing it up so that it kind of blends with that little outer section there. And it doesn't look so sharp, like a tape was there or something, even though it wasn't tape. Okay. I want to grab like a clean, like blending brush. I'm just gonna kind of go over those edges again, just because I don't want to see any like harsh little lines or anything. Boom. Oh my gosh, this looks so much better now. Try not to push that glitter out of its little area. And I could either leave it like this or intensify it more with the black, which I want to do that in this outer corner, but for now I'm just gonna go back in with the brush that we did use the black, and I'm not dipping it in, but I'm just gonna go underneath my lash line and kind of flick it upwards, kind of like creating a faux cat eye, but also adding a little smudge darkness to my under eye. And I can tell that this is obviously much darker than in here, so that's literally is what I want to intensify. I'm gonna go back. This is like practice round number 2. I'll probably practice like 2 more times. So I don't expect this look to be perfect, but by the time show day comes, it'll definitely be close to being perfect. And you know, that's an A+ in my book. Hopefully you can't hear the neighbor downstairs. Like I can literally hear her talking. Like, bruh, keep it down. I mean, it's fine. You want to be loud and stuff, but I'm trying to film a video here. I don't think they want to hear you. Maybe you do. What could they possibly be saying, you know? Anyways, I would love to hear how you guys kind of, if any of you guys kind of deal with anxiety or procrastination, what you do to deal with that. This is probably really boring for you guys. I hope not. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Add some black. on top a little bit, like kind of smudge in here, just on the top. I'm not gonna really go in too much because I don't want to make my eyes look smaller. Now I'm going to kind of highlight inside of my eye with Aura Metallic right there, and just place that right inside, then just drag it out a little bit to create some lightness underneath. I want to add a little bit of a highlight underneath my eyebrows as well, so I'm just going to go in with that same color. No, I'm going to go in with the Aura Matte. Oh, I'm debating between these two. We're just going to do the matte just to kind of carve out our eyebrows just a little bit. Obviously our eyebrows are not even done all the way. I mainly just filled them in, but I'm going to add some brow gel to really like make them stand up. My brows tend to like want to fall all the damn time, and it's like, come on, bruh, just stay up. They love being so dramatic. And just for sakes, I need to really just brush these out because they're kind of annoying me. Get them lifted a little bit. Okay, so next thing that I'm going to do is add some eyeliner. I don't even think this is the Eye Pencil by NYX. And it's super smooth, which is why I like it. But I really don't know if you're even supposed to put this underneath your eye. Oh my gosh, how do you do this? I never do this. I mean, I did this yesterday, but it was like, holy shit. Can you see the difference between that and this, not having that underneath? I feel like that just pulled that look together versus like this one having like that gap of like, there's something missing there between this black and like the eyeball. I hate when eye makeup looks look like this with no face because it just feels like, girl, what did you do? That like looks like crap. All right, so I'm gonna curl my lashes. I wanna put on some lashes, period. Of course, for show day, you definitely want to make sure you have some lashes, something nice and dramatic. Nothing that is too long though, where it's gonna cast a shadow underneath your, like here. So I'm just going to do this mascara. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't think it's, oh, Lash Brag volumizing that mascara. I guess I'm gonna use the eyelashes for now that I used for my show in August. I'm gonna get new lashes though, just because I've used these so many times. They're probably like disgusting by now. These are Egyptian Queen Lash Loyalty. I don't know. They're just called egyptianqueen.com.au. So let me kind of show you what that looks like. Oop. I didn't think I was gonna put on some lashes, but I guess I am. I guess I am. See, this eyebrow's already fallen. Like, bruh, I just brushed you. Get it together, honey. Wait, did I put these on wrong? I'm probably gonna do this off camera. All right, guys, this is the eye makeup look. I hope you guys like it. It's, you know, it looked crazy at first, and it will look crazy when you're in the process, but commitment is key, okay? Just stay committed, keep pushing through, and blend your little heart away, and you will get there. Obviously, when you put on the whole face, it's gonna look even better. So this is just the eye makeup portion, which is why I want to start with this, because then I can clean up any extra glitter that has fallen off and I don't have to worry about that. Also, what I'm going to do next is wash off my hands, because I do have like glitter on my hands in order to begin the face part. So this is definitely going to be a two-part video. So go down into the description box and click on that part 2 to do the face portion of your stage makeup. There are quite a bit of products that I need to talk to you guys about, that maybe some of you guys are already familiar with and know that you should be getting these, but there aren't a lot of videos that kind of show you step by step on how to use them. So we're gonna do it together, okay? Practice is so important. All right, so before I go, be sure to give this video a thumbs up before you go on to the next video. And if there is anybody or makeup artists that do show makeup, please let me know down in the comments, like any type of critique, any feedback that you have, anything that I can do to improve my makeup look, the techniques that I use to create this look in the first place. I'm so open for any of that feedback. I'm not perfect. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist, but we're gonna strive to get as close to perfection as possible. So yeah, without further ado, let's go on to part 2 of this video. I love y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, let's go. Bye.